So many different times in my life, I've played with broken or hurt things, broken foot, broken leg, broken hand, broken arm, broken sternum, broken collarbone. I could keep going if I just thought more about bones. Why, man? Because I loved it. I loved playing the game. I was passionate about it. One of the reasons I even get encouraged at seeing all of you here, do you know why I get encouraged by that? Is because you could be anywhere doing a lot of different things, but you chose to be here.
Some shows don't need a celebrity narrator to introduce the show, but this show does. In a world filled with endless opportunities, why would two men who have built 13 multi-million-dollar businesses altruistically invest 5 hours per day to teach you the best practice business systems and moves that you can use? Because they believe in you, and they have a lot of time on their hands. They started from the bottom, now they're here. It's the Thrivetime show starring the former U.S. Small Business Administration's Entrepreneur of the Year, Clay Clark, and the entrepreneur trapped inside an optometrist's body, Dr. Robert Zillner. 2 men, 8 kids, co-created by 2 different women, 13 multi-million-dollar businesses.
We started from the bottom, now we're here. We started from the bottom, and we'll show you how to get here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. We started from the bottom, now we're here.
Started from the bottom, now we're at the top, teaching you the systems to get what we got. Colton Dixon's on the hooks, I break down the books. Z's bringing some wisdom and the good looks. As the father of 5, that's why I'm alive. So if you see my wife and kids, please tell them hi. It's the CNC up on your radio, and now 3, 2, 1, here we go.
We started from the bottom, now we're here. We started from the bottom, and we'll show you how to get here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. We started from the bottom, now we're here. We started from the bottom, now we're here. We started from
Yes, 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 and yes. Thrive Nation, on today's edition of the Thrivetime Show, we're talking about the law of credibility. The law of credibility is a law first introduced, to my knowledge, by a best-selling author by the name of Jerry Vass. Now, we've had Jerry Vass on our program many, many years ago. May Jerry Vass rest in peace. He's the author of a book called Soft Selling in a Hard World. Again, he's the author of this book called Soft Selling in a Hard World. It's an incredible book, and a book I encourage everybody out there to read, and it will dramatically help you to increase your sales percentage. So if you have a business, if you're a dentist, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're selling something to humans on the planet, the law of credibility is a powerful move that I would encourage everybody to, if you're not going to commit it to memory, at least write it down. It's the law of credibility, and this is a move that you can use that will dramatically help you to increase your sales conversion. So let me read it to you. It states, this is written by Jerry Vass, if you want to be believed, obey this law of the street. The law of credibility, don't say anything you can't prove. Be able to prove everything you say. So on today's show, I'm going to walk you through 4 powerful super moves that you can use to dramatically increase the sales conversion rate at your business. So let me give them to you right now. Move number 1. Again, if people go to your website, they meet with you face-to-face, they walk into your store, you see them at a trade show, however you are interacting with your ideal and likely buyers, there's 4 moves that you can use to dramatically increase your sales conversion rate. 1, use customer video testimonials. Use real customer video testimonials. That is so powerful, because if you have customer video testimonials where a customer is actually stating that your business was able to provide for them a solution to their problem, that is powerful. Move number 2. Use real customer written testimonials. This is powerful. If you can get your customers to commit in writing to how much you have helped to improve their life, to improve their smile, to improve their business, to solve their problem, to provide the solution they were looking for, to help them improve their lives, you just got to get real customer written testimonials. Now, those are not as powerful from my experience as video testimonials, but some people do prefer to read the written word, where some people prefer to watch a video testimonial. So you want to get these both. You want to get video testimonials as well as customer written testimonials. Third, You want to get customer reviews. Yeah, you want to gather objective customer reviews. You want to use objective customer reviews. There's many. I have for many of my clients I work with, they have rental properties. Okay, for anybody out there who's invested in real estate like I have, if you are renting a property, or for my clients that are renting a property, customers want to read Airbnb reviews before they choose to stay at a property. Customers want to read VRBO reviews before they stay at a property. People want to read reviews on the weddingwire.com before using a wedding vendor. They want to read the reviews they can find on weddingwire.com before using a wedding vendor. They want to read reviews they can find on theknot.com before they decide to use a wedding vendor. They want to read reviews on WebMD before they decide to use a medical doctor. Yes, they want to read reviews from WebMD before they use a medical doctor. They want to read Google reviews, objective Google reviews, before they decide to use a service. So you have to gather objective Google reviews from customers. Now, the fourth is you can use celebrity endorsements. Use celebrity endorsements when possible. There are certain celebrities out there that make a product more valuable. I mean, you look at something like Jay-Z. Jay-Z, I'm not endorsing the lifestyle of Jay-Z, but Jay-Z endorses a brand of champagne, and boom, all of a sudden sales go up. Michael Jordan endorsed the Nike brand of shoes, and boom, sales go up. Michael Jordan endorsed Gatorade, and boom, sales go up. George Foreman endorses a line of automotive repair shops, and boom, sales go up. George Foreman endorses the Lean Mean grill machine, and sales go up. You get the idea. So again, these are just 4 moves that you can use to dramatically increase the conversion rate for your business. This is called the law of credibility. And now in part 2 of today's show, I'm going to share with you a video example of the law of credibility. A lot of people are looking for a way to earn time and financial freedom. And one of the ways they can do that, one of the ways you can do that is to buy a franchise. And one of the brands that I'm involved in is a brand called MakeYourDogEpic.com. And I could tell you all day that MakeYourDogEpic.com is perhaps one of the most affordable ways to one of the most affordable opportunities to create time and financial freedom for you and your family is by opening up a Make Your Dog Epic franchise. But that really doesn't matter. What I'm saying doesn't matter as much as a real video testimonial from a real franchisee. What I'm saying about the service MakeYourDogEpic.com, I mean, MakeYourDogEpic.com is a brand I'm involved in, but there are 5 ways that MakeYourDogEpic.com wows customers. I mean, we have the highest rated and most reviewed dog training service in America. Second, we offer a money-back guarantee, which is incredible. Third, we offer the fastest turnaround time for the dog training services we provide. Fourth, we do a money-back guarantee. And 5 is we change your dog's behavior without dramatically changing your dog's personality. What am I saying? We dramatically change your dog's behavior without dramatically changing your dog's personality. And but again, I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that as a man who's involved with MakeYourDogEpic.com, as a man who's a partner with MakeYourDogEpic.com. But when you hear it from actual franchisees and actual customers, it makes it that much more real. And so without any further ado, here's a demonstration of the law of credibility.
I heard about Clay Clark and Make Your Dog Epic through a business conference. So I was working for one of Clay's clients, Score Basketball, and I went to one of Clay's business conferences, and it completely changed my life. I asked him there how to get mentors in my life that were business owners, not just employees, and he completely changed my life, and now he's actually one of my mentors, and I view him as a brother. What appealed to me most was that it's one of the few things that you can make a lot of money and enjoy it. So it's one of the few things you can do as a hobby and make a lot of money. So your hobby and what makes money doesn't always coincide. So it's really awesome that I get to change the lives of dogs and make money while doing it. So that's really what appealed to me. Since our grand opening, once we started training dogs, it took about 10 weeks for us to gross $20,000 in sales. The weekly coaching call helps a lot. So when you buy a franchise, it already has the systems and processes in place. So that's why franchises succeed. So it's kind of like bowling with bumper rails. So even if you try, you can't mess up because the guidelines are already in place. But then when you add on the weekly coaching calls, it is awesome because now it's like I have a ramp and I just have to push the ball down and the franchise gets it in place. So really all you have to do is the work, and then if you do it, they tell you on the coaching calls and you stay within the franchise, you have really no choice but to succeed. Yeah, so having a team that handles all of the customer scheduling has freed up so much time because now I'm not training dogs while trying to answer the phone and schedule people. If I didn't have a team to handle all of the customer scheduling, my schedule would be chaotic. I mean, I'd actually probably have to hire somebody to do it for me. So I would be answering calls, trying to get a hold of people, trying to reschedule, trying to take inbound calls, trying to do outbound calls, trying to get new leads, trying to answer old leads. It would just be super chaotic. So I'm super happy we have a team that takes care of all of that for us. So having a team that takes care of all the marketing for you, that takes care of all the SEO for you, that takes care of all the lead generation for you is awesome because now it's just another stressor off your plate. So they're answering the phone calls for you and they're doing all of this for you. I mean, it is awesome. So you don't have to like guess, does this ad work? Does this ad work? I'm not designing new print pieces to send out to people. They know what they do works. So they already have their marketing tool that works. So you're not like guessing and trying to reinvent the wheel. They already know what works. So it's awesome having them behind you. So if I didn't have a team helping me with turnkey marketing, search engine optimization, and lead generation, I would have to learn a lot. So I'd have to learn how to make a website canonically compliant, how to write the articles, how many articles, how to make a website rank, how to do a Google My Business listing, how to make print pieces, how to design print pieces, what colors work, what am I allowed to do, what am I not allowed to do, where should I print those print pieces, where should I run ads, where should I do that, should I do the Dream 100, what is the Dream 100, how do I create a list for the Dream 100, what events should I do, what events should I not do. I mean, there's a lot there. I mean, I could just go on all day because there's books about each of these subjects written, and we don't have to understand any of that because they're taking care of it all for us. So my life would be crazy if I had to learn all of that stuff. What does a day in the life look like for a Make Your Dog Epic franchisee owner? Basically, you're waking up to do the hobby that you love. So you're seeing your schedule. If you have an event, you're going to an event and you're interacting with people, you're telling them about dog training, you're showing off your own personal dog, or you're going to lessons and you're teaching Fluffy how to sit, calm down, place, heel, you're doing all of it, and you're helping these people through their issues. And it can literally be life-changing for these people. So it's a super rewarding job and business to own because you're actually making a difference in somebody's life and while being paid well to do something that you love. So a day in the life, basically you're just checking your schedule and you're going through all of it, whether it's lessons, whether it's managing people, whether it's doing events, but that's basically a day in the life. What I like most about owning this business is how much fun you can have while making good money. Because a lot of people don't know this, but more people are not having kids and they're getting dogs and they're spending more money on their dogs than they are their kids. And everyone loves dogs. So 50% of households own a dog, and all of them, if they could, would get their dog trained. So it's really rewarding thing to do. So it's one of the few things where you can have a job that you love while getting paid well. Because your hobby and what pays well doesn't always coincide. So it's really cool that you get to do that. And that's probably one of the best things, that you get the time freedom and financial freedom of being able to do something you love, because you never really feel like you're working because you love to do it. All right, so the most challenging aspect of owning a Make Your Dog Epic franchise is, at first, it's learning the dog training. But Make Your Dog Epic does a great job of making sure that you feel very competent and that you know everything you need to know about dog training so that you can go out there and make a difference. And they have ongoing learning. So if you ever struggle with anything, you can always call the head trainer. You can learn however much you want. You can always come back and shadow as much as you want. So there's no limit to how much you can learn or help you can get. After that, though, it turns into half dog training, half human training, because you're training humans as well. I'll let you guys guess which one's harder. So it's just managing the people side of it once you already know the dog side of it. And that would be what I would say is the hardest, most challenging part of Make Your Dog Epic. Who do I believe would be a good fit for the Make Your Dog Epic franchise? I mean, there's a lot of people. I mean, if you have work ethic and you love dogs, you're a great fit. So as long as you're coachable, you got work ethic, and you like to be around dogs, you'd be a great fit. If you hate dogs, probably not a good fit. If you have no work ethic and you're just trying to not work and just throw money at something and throw money back at you, then this probably isn't the thing for you. But if you want something that's very rewarding and also pays you well, then this is it. As long as you have that work ethic and you're coachable, then you're going to be a great fit for Make Your Dog Epic. How does owning a Make Your Dog Epic franchise help me achieve my financial goals? I mean, the goals that I used to have, they're not even goals anymore because I've surpassed them. So now it's like I have goals now that I didn't even know were possible to have those goals that were like realistic. I thought you had to make it to the NBA or be a lottery winner or something like that to be able to have the goals that I have now. But I mean, it's completely changed my life, so I can't speak highly enough about it.
I'm Teresa, and this is my dog Rex. You wouldn't know it, but a few weeks ago, he would never have been sitting here like this. I found Make Your Dog Epic because my friend had sent her dog to them, and it was amazing the difference that training made with her dog.
All right, my name is Christian. I'm from Austin, Texas. Moved to Utah earlier this year. I found Make Your Dog Epic on Google, and their training has been fantastic. My dog is finally able to listen to me. I'm able to have a better relationship with my dog, and I would recommend Make Your Dog Epic for anyone who is trying to have a tighter, more close-knit connection with their animal and their loved one.
Hi, my name's Chloe, and this is Louie. I'm from Syracuse, and we are just so grateful for Make Your Dog Epic. They were so amazing with us. I would describe the training as very personalized. From the time that we had our first assessment, they were able to figure out what Louie needed, and all of the lessons were very personalized to his personal needs. He's doing so much better, and now everyone else can enjoy the happy dog that I have. So grateful for them, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone.
This is Nathan and Kendra Manwaring in Morgan, Utah, and this is Sky, and we had an amazing training experience. I think they did a great job with her.
We would definitely recommend Make Your Dog Epic to anybody. Every time that people come over and they ask, they say, wow, we probably should have done that. And I say, well, you still can. Tyler and his crew there are great. And when we ever get another dog, we'll be using you guys again.
We are Wayne and Sue Hayes from Tulsa, Oklahoma. We went to the Home and Garden Show, and we met TJ there and Akili, and we're impressed and left our name for a phone call. It's been night and day.
Wonderful.
He does the loose leash walking. He stopped being aggressive toward other dogs and other people so far. So it's just a pleasure to go walking with him now. And he's learning commands. He knows what off means. And we still use that. And he knows what come means. Like say, he walks well. And he's just a different dog. I would say get off the fence. It's just been a pleasure. We tried 2 other dog trainers who just gave up and accomplished nothing. But we started seeing results in the first week.
Walking Tiberius was the #1 problem for me. He would pull me, if you could picture a cartoon character flying behind their dog, that would be me. And he pulled my shoulder out of the socket last time I took him to the vet. So I really struggled with that. I dreaded ever taking him to the vet because of that. So now he's able to walk with me on the leash and not pull me, and that is wonderful. He wouldn't drop stuff if he got it in his mouth. He would be very resistant to putting it down. Now I can walk him and make him listen to me when I tell him not to pull. I say make your dog epic is amazing. I love the way our experience went with JT, you. I feel like you're very energetic and you just make it happy. You make it feel good what we're doing. And Tiberius has come home just himself, only a better version.
JT, do you know what time it is?
4:10.
It's Tebow time in Tulsa, Jerusalem, baby. Tim Tebow is coming to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Whoa. During the month of Christmas, December 5th and 6th, 2024, Tim Tebow is coming to Tulsa, Oklahoma in the 2-day interactive Thrivetime Show Business Growth Workshop. Yes, folks, put it in your calendar. This December, the month of Christmas, December 5th and 6th, Tim Tebow is coming to Tulsa, Oklahoma in the Thrivetime Show 2-day interactive business growth workshop. Whoa. We've been doing business conferences here since 2005. I've been hosting business conferences since 2005. What year were you born?
1995.
Dude, I've been hosting business conferences since you were 10 years old. And a lot of people, have followed Tim Tebow's football career on the field and off the field. And off the field, the guy's been just as successful as he has been on the field. Now, the big question is, JT, how does he do it?
Well, they're going to have to come and find out because I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, Tim Tebow is going to teach us how he organizes his day, how he organizes his life, how he's proactive with his faith, his family, his finances. He's going to walk us through his mindset that he brings into the gym, into business. It is going to be a blasty blast in Tulsa, Jerusalem. Folks, I'm telling you, if you want to learn branding, you want to learn marketing, you want to learn search engine optimization, you want to learn social media marketing, that's what we teach at the Thrivetime Show 2-day interactive workshop. If you want to learn accounting, you want to learn sales systems, you want to learn how to build a linear workflow, you want to learn how to franchise your business, that is what we teach at the 2-day interactive Thrivetime Show business workshop. Over the years, we've had the opportunity to feature Michael Levine, the PR consultant of choice for Nike, for Prince, for Michael Jackson. We've had the top PR consultant in the history of the planet has spoken at the Thrivetime Show workshops. We've had Jill Donovan, the founder of RusticCuff.com, a company that creates apparel worn by celebrities all throughout the world. Jill Donovan, the founder of RusticCuff.com, has spoken at the 2-day interactive Thrivetime Show business workshops. We have had the man who's responsible for turning around Harley Davidson, a man by the name of Ken Schmidt. He has spoken at the Thrivetime Show 2-day interactive business workshops. Folks, I'm telling you, these events are going to teach you what you need to know to start and grow a successful business. And the way we price the events, the way we do these events, is you can pay $250 for a ticket or whatever price that you can afford. What? Yes, we've designed these events to be affordable for you, and we want to see you live and in person at the 2-day interactive December 5th and 6th Thrivetime Show Business Workshop. Everything that you need to succeed will be taught at the 2-day interactive Thrivetime Show Business Workshop, December 5th and 6th in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And the way we do these events is we teach for 30 minutes, and then we open it up for a question and answer session so that wonderful people like you can have your questions answered. Yes, we teach for 30 minutes, and then we open it up for a 15-minute question and answer session. It's interactive. It's 2 days. It's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We've been doing these events since 2005, and I'm telling you, folks, it's going to blow your mind. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Thrivetime Show 2-day interactive business workshop is America's highest rated and most reviewed business workshop. See the thousands of video testimonials from real people just like you who've been able to build multi-million-dollar companies. Watch those testimonials today at thrivetimeshow.com. Simply by clicking on the testimonials button right there at thrivetimeshow.com, you're going to see thousands of people just like you who've been able to go from just surviving to thriving. Whoa. Each and every day, we're going to add more and more speakers to this all-star lineup, but I encourage everybody out there today, get those tickets today. Go to thrivetimeshow.com. Again, that's thrivetimeshow.com. And some people might be saying, well, how do I do it? What do I do? How does it work? You just go to thrivetimeshow.com. Let's go there now. We're feeling the flow. We're going to thrivetimeshow.com. Again, you just go to thrivetimeshow.com. You click on the business conferences button, and you click on the request tickets button right there. The way I do our conferences is we tell people it's $250 to get a ticket.
Yep.
Or whatever price that you can afford. And the reason why I do that is I grew up without money. JT, you're in the process of building a super successful company. Did you start out with $1 million in the bank account?
No, I did not. Nope, did not get any loans, nothing like that. Did not get an inheritance from parents or anything like that. I had to work for it, and I'm super grateful. I came to a business conference. That's actually how I met you, met Peter Taunton. I met all these people.
So if you're out there today and you want to come to our workshop, again, you just got to go to thrivetimeshow.com. You might say, well, who's speaking? We already covered that. You might say, where's it going to be? It's going to be in Tulsa, Jerusalem, Oklahoma. And so it says Tulsa, Jerusalem. I'm really trying to rebrand Tulsa as Tulsa, Jerusalem, sort of like the Jerusalem of America. But if you type in Thrivetime Show and Jinx, you can get a sneak peek or a look at our office facility. This is what it looks like. This is where you're headed. It's going to be a blasty blast. You can look inside, see the facility. We're going to have hundreds of entrepreneurs here. It is going to be packed. Now, for this particular event, folks, the seating is always limited because my facility isn't a limitless convention center. You're coming to my actual home office, and so it's going to be packed. Who? You're going to come. Who? You? I'm talking to you. You can just get your tickets right now at thrivetimeshow.com. And again, you can name your price. We tell people it's $250 or whatever price you can afford. And we do have some select VIP tickets, which gives you an access to meet some of the speakers and those sorts of things. And those tickets are $500. It's a 2-day interactive business workshop, over 20 hours of business training. We're going to give you a copy of my newest book, The Millionaire's Guide to Becoming Sustainably Rich. You're going to leave with a workbook. You're going to leave with everything you need to know to start and grow a super successful company. It's practical, it's actionable, and it's Tebow time right here in Tulsa, Jerusalem. Get those tickets today at thrivetimeshow.com. Again, that's thrivetimeshow.com.
Hello, I'm Michael Levine, and I'm talking to you right now from the center of Hollywood, California, where I have represented over the last 35 years 58 Academy Award winners, 34 Grammy Award winners, 43 New York Times bestsellers. I've represented a lot of major stars, and I've worked with a lot of major companies. And I think I've learned a few things about what makes them work and what makes them not work. Now, why would a man living in Hollywood, California, in the beautiful sunny weather of LA, come to Tulsa? Because last year I did it, and it was damn exciting. Clay Clark has put together an exceptional presentation, really life-changing, and I'm looking forward to seeing you then. I'm Michael Levine. I'll see you in Tulsa.
Thrivetime Show 2-day interactive business workshops are the world's highest rated and most reviewed business workshops because we teach you what you need to know to grow.
You can learn the proven 13-point business systems that Dr. Zellner and I have used over and over to start and grow successful companies. I mean, we get into the specific steps on what you need to do to optimize your website. We're going to teach you how to fix your conversion rate. We're going to teach you how to do a social media marketing campaign that works. How do you raise capital? How do you get a small business loan? We teach you everything you need to know here during a 2-day, 15-hour workshop. It's all here for you. You work every day in your business, but for 2 days you can escape and work on your business and build these proven systems so now you can have a successful company that will produce both the time freedom and the financial freedom that you deserve. You're going to leave energized, motivated, but you're also going to leave empowered. The reason why I've built these workshops is because as an entrepreneur, I always wish that I had this. And because there wasn't anything like this, I would go to these motivational seminars, no money down, real estate, Ponzi scheme, get motivated seminars, and they would never teach me anything. It was like you went there and you paid for the big chocolate Easter bunny, but inside of it, it was a hollow nothingness. And I wanted the knowledge, and they're like, oh, but we'll teach you the knowledge after our next workshop. And the great thing is we have nothing to upsell. At every workshop, we teach you what you need to know. There's no one in the back of the room trying to sell you some next big get-rich-quick, walk-on-hot coals product. It's literally, we teach you the brass tacks, the specific stuff that you need to know to learn how to start and grow a business. And I encourage you to not believe what I'm saying, and I want you to Google the Z66 auto auction. I want you to Google elephant in the room. Look at Robert Zellner and Associates. Look them up and say, are they successful because they're geniuses, or are they successful because they have a proven system? When you do that research, you will discover that the same systems that we use in our own business can be used in your business. Come to Tulsa, book a ticket, and I guarantee you it's going to be the best business workshop ever, and we'll even give you your money back if you don't love it. We've built this facility for you, and we're excited to see you.
Now you may be thinking, what does it actually cost to attend an in-person 2-day interactive Thrivetime Show business workshop? Well, good news. The tickets are $250 or whatever price that you can afford. What? Yes, they're $250 or whatever price you can afford. I grew up without money, and I know what it's like to live without money. So if you're out there today and you want to attend our in-person 2-day interactive business workshop, all you got to do is go to thrivetimeshow.com to request those tickets. And if you can't afford $250, we have scholarship pricing available to make it affordable for you.
I learned at the Academy, Kings Point in New York. Acta non verba. Watch what a person does, not what they say.
Whoa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Robert Kiyosaki, the Rich Dad Radio Show. Today I'm broadcasting from Phoenix, Arizona, not Scottsdale, Arizona. They're close, but they're completely different worlds. And we have a special guest today. Definition of intelligence is if you agree with me, you're intelligent. And so this gentleman is very intelligent. I've done his show before also, but very seldom do you find somebody who lines up on all counts. And it's a Mr. Clay Clark. He's a friend of a good friend, Eric Trump. But we're also talking about money, bricks, and how screwed up the world can get in a few and a half hours. So Clay Clark is a very intelligent man, and there's so many ways we could take this thing. But I thought, since you and Eric are close, Trump, what were you saying about what Trump can't, what Donald, who's my age, and I can say or cannot say?
First of all, I have to honor you, sir. I want to show you what I did to one of your books here. There's a guy by the name of Jeremy Thorne, who was my boss at the time. I was 19 years old, working at Faith Highway. I had a job at Applebee's, Target, and DirecTV. And he said, have you read this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad? And I said, no. And my father, may he rest in peace, he didn't know these financial principles. So I started reading all of your books and really devouring your books. And I went from being an employee to self-employed to the business owner to the investor. And I owe a lot of that to you. And I just wanted to take a moment to tell you thank you so much for allowing me to achieve success. And then I'll tell you all about Eric Trump. But I just want to tell you thank you, sir, for changing my life.
Well, not only that, Clay, thank you, but you become an influencer. More than anything else, you've evolved into an influencer where your word has more and more power. So that's why I congratulate you on becoming. Because as you know, there's a lot of fake influencers out there, too, or bad influencers.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm glad you and I agree so much. And thanks for reading my books.
Yeah.
That's the greatest thrill for me today. Not a thrill, but recognition is when people, young men especially, come up and say, I read your book, changed my life. I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this.
I learned at the Academy, Kings Point in New York. Acta non verba. Watch what a person does, not what they say. Whoa.